Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the wind blows and the rain is pouring.
So in today's video we're going to be doing a full face of first impressions. This has a mix of drugstore makeup, it has a mix of high-end makeup, but it's just a load of makeup that I have not tried or tested yet, so I thought we could do that in today's video. If you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and let's get started. Okay, so I have nearly a full face of makeup, but I thought we'd go with my primer first. This is actually new to me. I'm sure everyone has tried it at this point, but personally for me, I've literally never tried it. It is the Supergoop Glow Screen. I know this kind of went viral. The first time I actually ever saw it was when Madison Sarah actually started talking about it and saying how it was the best underneath makeup primer and how it just made your skin so glowy. It says it's hydrating glowy sunscreen primer, so I'm gonna give it a go. I'm just going to squeeze this. Okay, it has a bit of a tint to it, which I kind of low-key was expecting. I don't know how much or how little that I should be putting on this. Okay, this smells strongly of sun cream. How does that look? I can see in the camera I'm looking very glowy. In person it's added a bit of a tint to my skin, which is nice. However, I don't know if I'd wear this by itself. Like I said, it's a primer, so it's meant to go under makeup, but it's very kind of like tin money. I do really like it. If it goes well underneath my primer, I definitely would use it as like an illuminator, especially on holidays, to give myself an extra bit of sun cream. For sun cream you need to use quite a bit, but I don't know if I'd use any more than what I've already used. So off to a good start. I really like that. Wouldn't use it by itself, but would definitely use it under makeup once I know my makeup applies well over it. So the next thing that I want to try is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter. I'm sure everyone and their mother has tried this at this point, except for myself. I actually think I got the wrong shade. This is shade 3. It's light to medium, but in the bottle this is very dark. I'm gonna give it a go. Now I'm not gonna be able to judge the glow on it because I already have this glowy screen on underneath, but I thought I would just try it out. I feel like this can have a bit of coverage, you know. I ordered it online, so I didn't really know my shade. It's very pinky, like it has quite a pink undertone, but let me just blend this out. I like to use a stippling brush for these type of products just so it shears it out and doesn't actually build up much of a coverage. I'm not going to be able to judge the glow because I have that glow primer underneath, but I do know it is quite glowy because of other people's reviews. Okay, let me just bring my mirror up close. It has added, I think, even more of a glow than that primer did. Blended out, it actually matches me pretty decently, which I'm shocked at because, like I said, it's quite pink. You can tell it is more pink than my tan. This is a lot more glowy than the original Charlotte Tilbury. I actually wouldn't wear this by itself. You know the way people use the Charlotte Tilbury Flawless Filter as a foundation, even though it's not a foundation? I can get away with that as a foundation if I were to, but this I think might be a bit too glowy for me, but I do like it. I think it looks really good, and like under foundation I can't tell if that tin money look, especially on my forehead, is from the glow screen or whether it's a mixture of this now as well, because I'm even more glowy. I think I definitely need to test these separately to see what I think of them. But that e.l.f. Halo Glow, it's not bad. It's not my favorite. I do prefer the Charlotte Tilbury still, but it's not bad. I do have a new foundation to try. I have the new Maybelline Lumi Matte foundation to try, but I want to try this with all my usual products so nothing is affecting this foundation. So I'm going to go in with my normal foundation, which is just my NARS foundation. Okay, I've just put on my foundation and it's sitting quite nicely actually over the rest of them products, which I'm really happy about. The only bit I'm struggling a little bit with is in my forehead, but I actually think that was the glow primer because I actually think I put on a little bit too much with it. You know when you can just see product kind of congealing, especially between my brows. So I'm not going to judge the rest of the products that go in between my brows, like the concealer, because I'm actually putting that down to the glow screen. But we're going to move on to cream bronzer. So the cream bronzer that I'm going to be using today is the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. This is in the shade Tan Lines. So I'm just going to do my normal routine when it comes to this. I'm just going to take the end of this dual fiber Refi brush. I don't know how much. Okay, well, nothing came off there. Let's try again. I don't know how much or how little, guys. Right, you see how hard I'm pressing that? There we go. Initially, to get into the product, it was taking a bit of time. There's like barely any pigment. Oh, there we go. Okay, you really need to press into this product to get anything out, which I suppose is good. It means it's buildable. It means that if you're a beginner, you won't go overboard straight away with it. I really like the color of this. The color of this is kind of like between a warm bronzer and a cool tone. Like, I feel like this is like my perfect like bronzer contour shade, like where it does both, which is really, really nice. I'm just gonna get my beauty blender now and blend it in. It does take a bit to get into that. Like, I was struggling in the beginning to actually get any product out, but now that it's blended in, it looks really nice. It looks very natural, which I actually kind of like, because a lot of my cream bronzers are actually quite full coverage. I'm quite happy with that. Okay, that looks good. I'm happy with that. We're now going to try out a new concealer. Well, it's new to me. It's the e.l.f. Camo Hydrating Concealer. Mine is in the shade Light Beige. I've heard such good things about this. I've heard it's very similar to Tarte Shade. That is very yellow. I don't think it looks that yellow on camera, but it's very yellow in person. This might be an issue. Just a little bit. I'm going to also just put a bit more here because I don't actually have more... I actually don't have a lot of coverage there. I don't know if you can actually see how yellow this genuinely is, but we're gonna give this a go. Okay, first off the bat, the coverage on this is a nice medium coverage. I definitely think it would be more buildable than anything. The true test is underneath my eyes, because my eyes will give everything away. Right off the bat, this has such good coverage, as you can see. I really like the finish of that. Oh no, this could be beating my Too Faced one if it wears well, and if I got my right shade. I actually think this could genuinely beat my Too Faced one, because that coverage and finish is stunning. I mean, it's good for my bank because it's cheaper. This is a massive hit for me. If you have dry skin, your skin is going to absolutely love this. I really like this concealer, like really like that. I think I will definitely look into getting a different shade, maybe a lighter one and a less yellow version, but that is stunning. Moving on to blush, we're gonna use the e.l.f. Putty Blush. This is in the shade Turks and Caicos, I think. I'm presuming this is going to be the same as a putty bronzer. We're going to have to work it into my brush before I apply it to my skin. So I'm going to just really work it onto my brush. Oh no. Okay, so the blush is different to the bronzer. You don't need to go ham in it at first to get some pigment. Oh, that is stunning. That is stunning. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but this is like a stunning, I don't want to call it Barbie pink because Barbie pink is not the word for it, but it's just a stunning kind of like rose goldy blush. That is beautiful, like absolutely stunning. Can you see that? It's like oh, this would be so nice, especially in summer, because of the kind of like goldy, like rose gold undertone it has. You honestly don't need a lot with that. Like, that blended out so easily, and there was so much pigment to it. I really like that. That is another hit for me. Stunning, absolutely stunning. Okay, I'm gonna go set this now. Oh, I have a new setting powder to try. I forgot about this. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder in the shade Light. Now, this could be a make or break situation here, because I'm very picky with powders, and also as well, when I'm trying new products, I need to know what is the thing that works and what is the thing that doesn't work. So if this now suddenly messes up my base, even though I love how my base is looking, I think my skin looks really smooth, the glow is insane, then I'll be so annoyed. This is made to work with obviously other e.l.f. products, and because that I have an e.l.f. concealer on, it should work really well, especially in my T-zone. I'm not going to change the way I set my face at all. I'm going to do it exactly the same, and hopefully this won't be too glowy on my under eyes, because I really want this to work. So my powder puff, let's go. I'm so picky with new powders. Oh, well, that was super blurring. Oh my god, can you see how blurring that is? Guys, if this lasts throughout the day, you best believe this is going to be my everyday face powder. I love my Huda Beauty one, but because she's so expensive, I don't want to be using her every single day. Oh my god. I'm actually shocked. I have only tried 1 or 2 e.l.f. products. And I know people rave on about them, but I just never kind of jumped on the bandwagon. I'm not really a drugstore girly, but I can see why people now love them, because this powder is insane. Like, are you seeing how blurred my skin is right now? Fave new powder, e.l.f. Fatal Glow Satin Powder, and to be honest, it doesn't really leave a glow, which is great. Like, it has mattified me, but it kind of has more like, not a sheen, but kind of like a silk satin finish to it. I really like that. My skin looks 10/10 right now. Okay, we're gonna move on to powder bronzer. So the powder bronzer that I'm going to try today is the L'Oreal Bronze Paradise. This is in the shade Back to Bronze, and if you have seen my Boots haul where I haul this, apparently the shade Back to Bronze is meant for medium to dark skin. Where? So I'm gonna take it on just my regular bronzer brush, and let's see how this performs. I'm usually a baked bronzer formula girly, but I want to try more products. I want to try more drugstore products, so we'll see how this goes. Right off the bat, this is stunning. It is not too pigmented. I find with pressed bronzers, or even just any pressed powder, that they can be too pigmented, and then you end up ruining your makeup because you dipped in, like even one dip would like almost be too much. But this is giving me like a really nice even bronzy coverage. In person, it hasn't gone patchy, it's gone really smooth. Guys, these are wins left, right and center here. I'm just gonna do a little bronzing on my nose. This is again stunning. Another really good, really good drugstore bronzer. However, what I will say is you cannot claim this to be medium to deep when it looks like this on my skin tone. So L'Oreal, do better in that department. For blush, we're gonna go in with, again, new to me, the NYX Buttermelt blush, and this is in the shade Getting Butter. I originally thought that this shade would be more similar to the color of the packaging, but it is kind of more of like a bright Barbie pink. So I am gonna go in with just a little bit of this, because when I swatched it, yeah, look at that. Okay, I need to be so careful here. I'm gonna spread it out between the 2 cheeks and get blending. Oh my god, it smells insane though. Okay, that is very pink. Oh no. Note, if you were getting these, very pigmented. These are gonna last you forever, and this is on a fluffy brush. That's not even on a dense brush. Okay, I'm gonna have to go in with a little bit. Actually, I might just go with my powder puff and just blend over it so that it tones it down a little bit. They are very pigmented, guys. I did not realize how pigmented that would be. Well, how good does that look though? Like, let's be honest here, that looks insane. I'm now gonna go and do my brows, and then I'll be back, and then we can move on to eyes, because I have a new color pencil that I want to try and a new mascara I want to try. So let's get going. The brows really aren't browsing today, so we're gonna ignore that, but I'm gonna go back in with the bronzer that I was originally using, and I'm just gonna take it on just a fluffy brush and just run this through the crease. I should probably set my lids actually. Hold on, backtrack. Eyelids are set. Let's go in with our bronzer, and we're just taking it through the crease. I really do not understand how this is meant to be for medium to dark skin. Like, maybe medium, maybe if you like really build it up, but sorry, this is on me, and I would say when I'm tanned, even when I'm tanned, I have a light skin. Like, my tan does not show up super dark on me. For this to be considered for medium to dark skin is diabolical. It literally says matte sun-kissed bronzing powder for medium to dark complexion. Like, let me zoom in so you know I'm not lying. Read the first line. The first line literally says it. L'Oreal, are you okay? Are you okay? Did someone accidentally get that wrong? Because I know they didn't. Now that that bronzer is in the crease, what I wanted to go in with today is this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon Pillow Talk pencil. It's meant to be like really good for a quick eye look, so I want to try it out today. I haven't worn pink in quite a while, but you're meant to just put it on like this, like basically scribble it on and then just blend it out with your fingers. Oh yeah. Oh, that's pretty. I can literally so see why they do this, because that is the easiest eye look I think I've ever done. bronzer in the crease, strap this on, and then I'm just gonna do a little bit of a brown wing. Oh my god, this in a gold shade would be absolutely stunning. Like stunning. Really like that. Can see why these are hyped up. I know Laura Mercier do a version of these as well, but that is stunning. It's given my eyes like a nice kind of like glittery glow. Gorgeous. 100% repurchase, and I definitely think if I were to get it in different colors, I'd be so happy with that. I'm gonna do a little bit of a wing, a brown wing. I feel like that will complement the pink so much. So we're just gonna take a brown and we're just gonna stamp this on my lash line and do a little wing. I feel like liner, even if it's just liner to there, even if you don't stop, it makes such a difference. Or even if you do stop, I think it makes such a difference. Today I'm going to be trying out the Ilia Limitless mascara. I've been wanting to try this for ages now. It's been raved on about on TikTok, and if something has been raved on about TikTok, you best believe I want to try it. Especially my new mascaras. Mascaras are like my thing. I know what I like, I know what I don't like, so I'm very excited to try this because Ilia as a brand has always intrigued me. Ooh, love that wand. It's a spiky wand, which usually isn't my go-to because I always end up, oh my god, I don't know if you can see this. So the top half is fluffy and the bottom half is like a comb. So this side, I'm presuming it's going to give me volume. Okay, I'm not really seeing much volume, but it doesn't claim that, so. And then this side is probably to comb too to get clumps out. Oh my god. Ilia, you have just made a genius mascara wand. Thoughts on it? It's very lengthening. It's not super voluminizing. The wand is poking me and it kind of hurts low-key, but I really like this. I like how it separates my lashes. I feel like a lot of mascaras, you can very easily go overboard. Okay, I'm just gonna wipe this bake away. I'm gonna set my face using the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. Now I think, is it my last product? Yeah, my last product is now just a lip gloss. I'm going to put on my normal lip liner, which is just Charlotte Tilbury Iconic Nude. I actually have a fresh one. I feel like I need a lifetime supply of this lip liner. It is my absolute go-to, like you guys know. The lip gloss that I'm trying is a Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Apparently this is a dupe for the Dior Lip Maximizer. This is in the shade 02 Ice. Oh my god. That smells unreal. Okay, let's get this go. The smell of this is insane. I'll give them that. Oh, she's stunning. Love her. Lifter gloss. Is this gonna be plumping? Like, is this gonna hurt? It says it's got hyaluronic acid in it. No, doesn't seem to be hurting. And it's a bit more of a thicker gloss as well, which I personally really like, because I find sometimes if you don't get a thick gloss, what can happen is your lips will just absorb it so quickly because it's so thin. Okay guys, so there is me testing a full face of first impressions. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and let me know if you've tried any of these products and what you think about them. I'm just going to quickly go through everything now. The Supergoop Glow Screen, I definitely think this is more of like a no makeup day. I don't think I personally would use it when I definitely have no makeup on. However, I do think I'd use it if I was doing like a very light minimal makeup just to get that extra bit of a glow. The e.l.f. Halo Glow, again, like I said, the Charlotte Tilbury is still my go-to. However, this is a nice dupe and nice affordable option. If I wanted to wear it underneath a foundation, I definitely think it is not a product that I would use like the Charlotte Tilbury where I use it just on its own. I would definitely only wear this underneath foundation, but it gave a gorgeous glow. I like that it had a little bit of coverage, and yeah, really enjoyed that. Then we had the e.l.f. Putty Bronzer. In the beginning, I wasn't too sure on it. I felt like there was no pigment coming out and I just didn't think it was going to get me anywhere. Eventually it did, and I ended up really enjoying this. Same with the e.l.f. Putty Blush. This is stunning, especially this color Turks and Caicos for summer. This is unbelievable. I love it. The e.l.f. Halo Glow Setting Powder has really actually surprised me. If I just have a quick look again, my makeup looks really smooth. It looks really flawless, and it worked really well with the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, which I also really liked. I definitely think this is on the same par as my Too Faced concealer. Providing all this lasts, I think these two will definitely be my favorite products from this video. The NYX Buttermelt Blush definitely surprised me with how pigmented it is. If it is the case that, you know, you are looking for a blush that you want to know is going to last you, definitely recommend these. These are so pigmented, and I'm not gonna lie, I think it will take me forever to get through this because of how pigmented it is. The Charlotte Tilbury Color Chameleon Pillow Talk Eye Pencil. still was incredible. I really like it. I like how easy it made my eye look, and once I blended it out you couldn't even tell that it wasn't a shadow. I really like this. I definitely think I would invest in more colors as well. It was super easy, and yeah, I love how my eyes turn out. The Ilia Limitless mascara was amazing. I really like the formula of it, and I liked how it made my lashes look. The only thing that I don't like about this is how scratchy the brush is. I do find it was irritating like the underneath of my lash line. However, I really like the look of the mascara, and yeah, definitely would recommend. And then finally we have the Maybelline Lifter Gloss. Now that I have it on, my lips are kind of tingling a little bit, and they kind of feel a bit numb almost, but they haven't hurt. But other than that, I really like the smell, I like the color, I like the formula. Would really recommend this. So guys, that is absolutely everything. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.